Oi. Ó! Mano, como é bom ver um evento com palco. Graças a Deus, mano. Amém. Olha, tá bonito o palco. Esse azul clarinho combinou bastante com o preto do esse black piano do palco.
We are in person, and today we've got a look at what's next in video games for you. We are live here in Los Angeles at YouTube Theater.
Não curti muito esse seu paletó não, hein?
In person with a live fan audience for the first time ever. Welcome, everybody. When I started Summer Game Fest back in 2020 from a spare bedroom, I never imagined it would grow into this. Today, the video game industry has come together to show you what's next. This is a cross-industry showcase, meaning no matter where you play games, I hope you'll discover a new game to put on your wish list. The landscape of video game events has certainly changed over the past few years, but one thing hasn't. There are a lot of great games in development, and our singular
trailer, eu quero trailer.
Excited about the future. In just a few minutes, we'll see the first extended gameplay of Mortal Kombat 1.
Aí! Assim, só de ver o gameplay de Mortal Kombat já vai valer.
The reveal of Fortnite's next season.
Tá, o Fortnite, a próxima sessão de Fortnite que já revelaram tudo. A próxima temporada do Fortnite que já revelaram tudo.
The first reveal is something you're not expecting, which makes it that much more exciting. Here we go.
Bora lá. Olha! Prince of Persia! Caralho! É, essa eu não esperava, hein? Ó, o Ubisoft dando as caras. Certo. Assim, os gráficos tá bem memes pra essa geração, hein? Pô, esperava mais de você, Ubisoft, mas é porque você deve estar dando menos... Deve estar dando mais folga pros desenvolvedores, mano. Oh, mas gostei, hein, do protagonista, hein? Esses dreadzinhos aqui, muito maneiro, velho. Ó, várias habilidades da hora. É Metroidvania? Ó. Esse rap aí só pra dar o copyright, né? Caraca, parece interessante o combate, hein? As lutas contra os bosses. Pô, mano, eu nunca imaginei que em pleno 2023 eu estaria empolgado com uma gameplay de Prince of Persia. The Lost Crown. Em janeiro do ano que vem, nossa, tá explicado. Vai lançar até pra Nintendo Switch, então tá explicado os gráficos.
There's a little surprise. Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown is coming in January 2024. A brand new action-adventure platformer in the iconic series with deep combat, some huge boss fights, and of course, incredible platforming, puzzles, and animation, bringing a modern take on the legendary franchise. You'll be able to see more at Ubisoft Forward, streaming on Monday as part of Summer Game Fest. All right, let's move along to another iconic.
Mostrou gameplay, mostrou cutscene. Gostei desse trailer.
It's time for Mortal Kombat 1.
E agora gameplay de Mortal Kombat. Eu quero ver gameplay, isso mesmo, Jeff.
It has been 4 years since MK11, and ever since, Ed Boon and the team at NetherRealm have been hard at work on the most ambitious MK yet that reboots the series into a new era timeline. And it's coming this September. Everyone has been asking, what does it look like? Who's on the roster? How do the new cameo fighters work? Well, now it is time for combat. No spoilers, but this video is literally insane. Here is an
Eu quero ver fatalities, brutalities, mercies,
yes, of course, the
combos. Isso! Boa, boa. Bora lá. É, assim, na cutscene tava mais bonito, hein? Mas ainda assim tá bonito o jogo. Mas na cutscene tava inacreditável, cara. Ó! Tá interessante. Ai!
You have proven worthy of joining us. Come, there are other champions I must gather.
What do you want?
Sento, it's my family blade.
Sento's mine, and I won't give it up without a fight.
Olha, novo personagem? Quem é esse? Quem é esse maluco da... É o Sub-Zero? O Sub-Zero com poder de fantasma? Ou é um descendente do Sub-Zero? É o Johnny Cage, né?
Okay, let's go back to one here. Who are you again?
Lord Liu Kang, protector
Pô,
of Earthrealm.
o Sub-Zero com espada é uma novidade, hein? O Deus Liu Kang. Caralho! Nossa, agora vai ter assistência, mano. Então vai ter luta vai ter luta de 2 personagens, cara. Interessante.
You have skills, Raiden, but you're inexperienced.
Whatever experience I lack, I make up for in heart.
É, vai ter assistência. Então, eles estão pegando o negócio que eles já implementaram lá no Injustice, né? No Injustice 1 e 2. Tinha essa parada e eles só passaram por Mortal Kombat.
If your disease becomes known, you will be banished. I only want what's best for you.
Or do you secretly covet my throne?
Não, tá bem da hora, mano. Ok. Mano, eles estão trazendo várias skins clássicas dos jogos passados, cara. Blá, 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 blá. Ai. Mano. Ai. Ai. É, Mortal Kombat não é Mortal Kombat se não tiver Fatality, mano. Caralho. Nossa, os assistentes também vão poder dar Fatality. Legal, legal.
I mean, that was pretty good, right, guys? Now, I'm sure you have many questions about what we just saw, and to tell you more, I am so honored to welcome to Summer Game Fest one of our industry's greatest creators, a man who has been loyal to the same franchise and fan base for more than 3 decades. Please join me in welcoming to Summer Game Fest the creator of Mortal Kombat, Ed Boon! Congratulations. They love you. All right, well, Ed, first of all, thank you for that incredible world premiere. We got to see all the gameplay of MK1, and everyone just wants to know more about this because, first of all, this is it's MK1, right? It went from 11 to 1. So tell us about this.
And boom.
Yeah. I don't know how many people have seen the ending of Mortal Kombat 11. Liu Kang basically was kind of graduated into, like, you know, a fire god, right? And he created a brand new universe. And this universe, this is why we're calling it Mortal Kombat 1, is because this is the beginning of a new timeline. A number of these characters you've seen before, but they're told in a completely different story. And so Sub-Zero and Scorpion are brothers now, and there's all these things that were rivalries before are now allies, and so mixing the whole thing up. So we're just kind of rebooting, and that's what the 1 is for.
Well, it looks incredible. Everything we saw there was, you know, in-game gameplay. The cinematics look incredible. I know the team has been working for 4 years on this, but the thing we got to talk about are these cameos, because we saw some pretty amazing stuff there. Now, so tell us, how does that work? You have your sort of your main, you know, character that you'll pick, and then I know you also have a separate kind of cameo menu, so you pick sort of a pair when you start the game?
Yeah, normally in a fighting game, you'll see a roster, basically, you know, where you select your character. After you do that, there's a second roster of characters, which are a whole new, completely different fighters that are the cameo fighters, and these fighters actually, they will join the fight. But they,
a lot of blank squares there.
Yeah, so it's kind of like, imagine yourself with Sub-Zero, but you have some of Jack's moves, and you can call him out. You can do it multiple times, as you saw in the gameplay, you know. So you
Tá
can
meio feia essa HUDzinha aí,
combine
hein?
these two characters. All the characters can be combined with all the cameo fighters, and that's where you see, that's where the player's kind of imagination comes in, and they can actually customize it for what they like seeing, you know, the best team-ups.
Well, so how does that work? So you're in gameplay, you have your main, you have your cameo. How do you summon them? Is it time-based? Like, how often do they come in? It's not a tag team thing, right?
Yeah, exactly. And you're basically summoning them. It's just one button push is basically summoning, but they have a variety. So you can go, you know, push that button with towards, and it'll do a different move. Push it with down, it'll do a different move. And so the combination.
Oh, I see. So you can bring them in a combo almost.
Exactly, exactly. And you see, there's like a meter up on top, which is basic. That'll limit it, so you can't obviously fire them.
É a mesma coisa, é uma atualização do 11, né? Só que agora é com os assistentes. Pô, eles podiam mostrar a cripta, mano.
You know, basically a whole arsenal of their moves. So Sonya, you saw come out there. Sometimes you'll see them appear twice in there.
Amazing. So time-based, they come out, and then obviously as you go through, you revealed some of them there, but is it a different set of characters that'll be in the cameos? Are there some repeats from the main roster? How will that work?
Yeah. Some of the characters are going to be available as cameos as well as the main roster fighters. You can play Sub-Zero with Sub-Zero, right? Same thing with Scorpion. But a lot of our cameo fighters are kind of like nods back to our first game. So you'll notice Sonya and Kano and Jax are in their kind of older costumes. And so there's a lot of that novelty. We have a lot of like really surprise ones. I think you guys saw Goro.
Yes, Goro popped in there.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So there's a lot of like kind of really digging into the old Mortal Kombat games as far as getting, you know, we really love the novelty of it. We really want the cameo characters to feel, you know, kind of.
Basicamente, a gente não tinha ideia de skins e pegamos skins dos jogos anteriores.
You confirmed, I think, or it's at least known that Jean-Claude Van Damme is actually going to be in this game as Johnny Cage, right? Is that true?
Yes.
That was, people don't know the story. I mean, Bloodsport was such an inspiration for Mortal Kombat, so he finally is now part of it?
It's a huge first full circle moment. You know, the first Mortal Kombat game, we originally wanted to be Van Damme, the video game, and that never really worked out. So I can't tell you how many times over the last 30 years we've tried to get him. You know, we were this close, like 4 or 5 times. And so finally we got him, and he's doing the voices, too. Wow. So you're going to hear Jean-Claude, his voice doing Johnny Cage lines and stuff like that. We're really excited about it.
Wow. Well, I know the team has been working so hard in Chicago to build this through COVID, and it's coming out in September, so we don't have to wait long, right?
That's right. This has been a very difficult secret to keep over the last 4 years. And so, but we could not be more excited in terms of getting players' hands on it. And, you know, throughout the summer, we're going to be showing a lot more content, a lot more characters, a lot more cameo characters, you know, so there's a lot of reveals that are coming up.
Amazing. Well, Ed, thank you so much for giving us the first look at MK1. As you said, this weekend people will be playing it, press and media, so we'll be seeing lots more coverage, lots more characters to reveal on the main roster and cameos. Ed Boon, thank you so much. First look at
Ed Boon.
Awesome. Thanks for
Ok.
Amazing.
E foram só 15 minutos de evento.
Next up, it's been a fun couple weeks for action RPG fans with the release of Diablo 4, which is truly fantastic. Another big and anticipated ARPG is Path of Exile 2 from Grinding Gear Games, who have faithfully been updating and patching the original PoE since its release in 2013. We haven't seen anything on the sequel in over 2 years, but that changes right now. Here is your first look at a raw gameplay capture from Path of Exile 2, a sequel that pushes the engine and gameplay to a new level.
É Diablo, mano.
Where are the gods?
Já lançou o jogo, gente.
Hey you! What's going on?
Já chegaram no level 100. Já chegaram no level 100 no hardcore ainda, hein? Tá legal o jogo. Nossa, era Path of Exile? Eu achei que era Diablo. Path of Exile 2? Ah. 28 de julho. Ok.
Looks amazing, and there's more coming in July. Last week marked the release of Street Fighter 6, a game we featured last year at Summer Game Fest. Well, the team at Capcom has an important update to share with you right now.
Street Fighter. Caralho, maneira essa skin do Ryu. O Ryu com a metralhadora? É Fortnite? Ah não, é o Exo Máquina. Exo Primal. Ai, mano, caralho, o Ryu com a metralhadora, mano. O Gaio! Tá, vai ter personagens do Street Fighter nesse jogo merda aí. Nossa, olha só, pouquíssimos aplausos, mano. Ninguém tá empolgado com esse jogo, cara.
From Street Fighter facing off against a dinosaur probably wasn't on your bingo card for today's show. That Street Fighter Cross Exoprimal collab will launch in the fall, with the game coming out on July 14th. But guess what, guys? That may actually not be the craziest collaboration on the show today. Check this out.
There's nothing more powerful than imagination. It can shape the fabric of reality, transforming everything you may think you know.
Nicolas Cage no DBD. É. Mais óbvio do que o dia de amanhã, né?
I mean, I don't know how these things happen, but I figured the easiest way to find out is probably to go right to the source. This man's bold creative
E o Jeff, ele tá com um negócio parecido, um paletó parecido com o do Nicolas Cage.
Of incredible films. Please join me in welcoming to Summer Game Fest, Nicolas Cage!
Ih, meu Deus, tá precisando mesmo pagar o aluguel, hein, Nicolas? Vai, fala o que você tem pra falar, homem.
Thank you. Happy to meet you.
Nick, I gotta say, welcome to the video game world.
Oh, wow, yeah, thank you. I'm so happy to be invited to your very, very cool club, everybody.
Finally, I mean, I gotta say, this is such a crazy, unexpected collaboration. I gotta understand, how did this come back. I mean, some people be like, oh, maybe he'll show up in Fortnite. Maybe he'll be in a Hideo Kojima game. But Dead by Daylight, I mean, how does this happen?
Well, it's a museum of horror, right?
Yes.
And when I make movies, one of my favorite genres is horror. And in this, and in that genre, there's a character, a murderous ghost named Sadako, who I think is amazing. And she made an appearance in this game, so that was good enough for me.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's what's fun is you're playing one of the survivors in this game, and it's cool that, it really is this museum of horror. Michael Myers, you said all these different characters all coming together. And you play yourself, or who do you play? So
I play this heightened, exaggerated version of a film actor named Nick Cage. And he's going to a location thinking he's making a movie, and instead he wakes up in the fog. And in the fog, he's surrounded by crows and serial killers, and it's rather amusing. And there's something about it that I think, as a survivor, is like a bonding experience. It's a bit like hide and go seek. You have your 3 other teammates who are survivors with you, and it's teamwork. You're working together to pull through, and I like that. And so that was a large reason for wanting to do it as well, that feeling of bonding with your friends.
And you're fully in for this. I know we heard your voice in there, so you recorded lines for it and everything?
See, I want you to know when you're playing the Nick Cage survivor, I even have, when you're choosing your skins, I even say, always remember to dress to match your talent. I want you to know
meu Deus, até esse homem falando dá saco, cara.
To me that everything I do, everything I say, from the scream to the grunt, down to the most minimal, exasperated expression of a sigh, whatever it is, it's my voice, so that we are fused.
All right. Fully method, Nick Cage. I love it. I mean, this is so fun. This game, as you said, is such an awesome kind of, collaboration with so many different characters. For you, I mean, how did you find out about Dead by Daylight? Do you know much about the video game
Somebody
world?
very important in my family is a Dead by Daylight enthusiast, and that really put the hook in, pun intended. See, Dead by Daylight to me was an opportunity to branch out. I've never been invited into this space before.
Yeah.
I'm always looking for new adventures. So this to me was like, wow, I can make a whole new audience, meet a whole new audience, and branch out and go on this Dead by Daylight adventure. I didn't say, it took me nothing but a split second to say yes. And speaking about split seconds, what what I noticed, excuse me, sinuses, allergies. What I noticed was that every move you make when you're doing this, when you're in the gaming space, it's timed down to the split second. It's a very immersive experience when you're acting out in this space, because every move, every grunt, every sigh you make has.
Esse Nicolas Cage, ele tá parecendo mais o Chris Evans do que o Nicolas Cage, viu? Vou te falar.
We love having you in the video game world. We want to see Nick Cage.
Dependendo do ângulo que você vê.
Nick, thank you so much. Hopefully the first Betty. Nicolas Cage, great to see you, man. Oh, there you go, lock it in. Now, for all of you who want to play Nick Cage in Dead by Daylight, the chapter officially comes out on July 25th on PC and console, but PC players can try it earlier by downloading the player test build on July 5th. And here's an exclusive first look at Nicolas Cage in Dead by Daylight.
Nossa, vai ter ele correndo de alguém. Olha só. Meu Deus, ele tá fazendo o que todos os outros sobreviventes fazem. O que ele tem de especial? Porra nenhuma, mano.
Anything goes here at Summer Game Fest. All right, thank you very much, Nick. Now, lately we've been seeing an incredible number of video game adaptations. But back in 2019, The Witcher on Netflix, inspired by the Witcher book series, showed the potential of well-done adaptations. And later this month, Season 3, Volume 1 arrives, and now it's time for the world premiere of the trailer, introduced by Henry Cavill and the cast.
Hello, Witcher fans. We are all gathered here today to share something with you.
Be sure to tune into The Witcher Season 3. Volume 1 Volume 1 debuts on June 29th, only on Netflix.
Get ready to watch the world premiere of our brand new trailer for
Nossa,
Season 3 of The Witcher.
essa série fora sem maquiagem é muito diferente, mano. Vai ter uma terceira temporada? Achei que não ia ter, mano. Do tanto que tá um caos a produção dessa série. Eu, graças a Deus, dropei lá na primeira temporada. Essa bomba aí.
I won't abandon Ciri.
Neutrality has consequences too.
Nossa, que menino textudo.
You're right.
I'm right. Well, that's deeply worrying.
Everything that's happening. It's all connected. And she's at the center of it.
If war is coming, there is no hiding her from it.
Mano, essa menina ela fez uma plástica, não é possível. Da primeira temporada pra essa terceira aí, ela fez uma plástica, mano. O rosto tá muito diferente da Ciri.
History has a way of repeating itself. The dangers we've seen foretell an even more menacing future. For the first time, I understand real fear.
Mano, eu estaria mais empolgado se eu tivesse algum interesse nessa série.
The Witches.
Is that so?
I'll never get over how cute they look for monsters. And they're like, no, please don't hurt me. And then wow! Fangs. Just like a boatload of fangs. All up in your business.
Galera, zero empolgação com esse jogo, hein? Ok. Bulletstorm é da hora. Jogo medieval, né, mano? Aí é foda, né? Mais um MMO? É o New World? Deve ser expansão do New World. Ah, não, é o de tiro. É Hunter alguma coisa. Ah, não, é nova IP. Witch Hunter. Assim, parece interessante. Tem um Warhammer que é parecido com esse gameplay aí. Witchfire. A polícia entrando. Tá bom. Ó, mano. Pô, geral tá com esse dread, mano. Se eu tivesse um cabelo grande o suficiente, eu fazia isso, hein? Isso é um jogo em VR? Caralho, tá muito da hora pra um jogo em VR, hein? Crossfire TR Squad. Ah, as duas pessoas que possuem VR vão adorar.
We have no choice. The root will destroy everything. For all time.
Esse aí é o Ashes of Remnant. Remnant of Ashes, daquele... Eu tô ligado qual joguinho é esse aí. Eu só esqueci. É Remnant alguma coisa.
No turning back after this. You sure?
É a sequência. Remnant from the Ashes 2. O inimigo agora é outro. Ó, mas os combates parecem estar mais da hora, hein? Contra os bosses. Parece um negócio direto do Matrix. Tá bem legal, hein? Vou te falar que tá, ó. Fala que isso aí vai sair no Game Pass, pelo amor de Deus, que eu quero jogar isso. Ó, mano. Remnant 2. Ah, bem legal.
All right, we have much more Summer Game Fest to come, including a first look at the gameplay of Alan Wake 2, the world premiere of the new season of Fortnite, Call of Duty Season 4, and maybe a few more surprises for you. As we go through today's reveals, use the hashtag gaming on TikTok to react to the news. And we want to welcome everyone co-streaming the show live on TikTok, Twitch, YouTube, and other platforms. For those of you on Twitch, we also have a special Warframe Twitch drop, a free Steinax Warframe for watching more than 30 minutes of the show. Now, speaking of surprises, another legendary gaming hero is set to return later this year in a brand new game built from the ground up in a style that I think is going to get this fan base and longtime fans of video games very excited. Here's another Summer Game Fest global game announcement. New thrills with a classic feel.
Sonic, ai, ai. Que preguiça. Novo Sonic. Tá bonitinho, tá bonitinho. Vou jogar só pra falar mal desse Sonic. Sonic Mania 2. Eu tô impressionado que eles lembraram que a Rose existe, né, mano? Um jogo 2D do Sonic. Sonic Superstars. Quem é esse infeliz? Eu nunca ouvi falar desse cara.
How about that? A new standard for 2D classic Sonic that's bound to appeal to new and legacy fans alike. This past April, Honkai Star Rail launched, and as you're about to see, the game is bringing an exciting new character to space fantasy RPGs. However, we don't just have a new peak for current players, but also for those awaiting the game's release on PlayStation. Take a look.
Hoyoverse.
I wish this universe had a few more things to do. Don't you get bored running across the map every day? Team Trailblaze back from duty. accomplished. Where's our next stop? I can't wait.
Another busy day ahead of us.
Nossa, os seios delas têm física, guys. Os seios delas se mexem. Olha, os japoneses vão adorar isso. Nossa, colocaram uma vida dentro do jogo.
Never mind, I miscalculated. Can you let me have some fun this time?
Usei do PlayStation 5. Ah, é jogo por turno? Que jogo é esse? Agora eu me interessei. Star Rail. Ah, jogo por turno não me interessa.
Alright, inspired by the story of Pinocchio, Lies of P is a Soulsborne-like game from the team at
Nossa, é mesmo, esse jogo existe.
Well, if you're wondering exactly when, we have news to share with you on its release with this brand new trailer.
Diz que vai soltar hoje. Se for soltar hoje, vai ser muito maneiro, mano. O início do jogo. Eu já quero jogar esse jogo, mano. Eu só quero a data de quando eu vou poder experimentar essa belezura. E eu quero descobrir por que o nariz do Pinóquio não vai crescer. Caraca! O grilo tá diferente, hein? Assim, tá bem bonito com o Souls-like, hein? Tá quase parecendo que é feito pela From Software. Isso, eu quero combate. Olha, o escudinho é o guarda-chuva é o escudo, que também é a arma. Quero ver como é que vai funcionar esse combate. Olha, vai ter um grilo falante mesmo. Vai ser a lanterna dele. 19 de setembro. Play demo now.
That's right, a demo for Lies of P is now available across PlayStation, Xbox, and PC. Check it out and prepare for the release on September 19th. Now it's time for the reveal of a visually stunning new game based on a classic manga with a story and world created by one of the most celebrated anime artists of all time. This is one of those games that I feel lucky we get to reveal for the first time here at Summer Game Fest. And I think you'll be pretty hyped once you see the gameplay, all built in Unreal Engine 5. Here we go.
Borderlands. Ah não, é Dragon Quest. Dragon Quest. Ah não, é o novo anime do Akira Toriyama. Eu esqueci o nome desse anime. Join, embarque numa aventura. E combate, eu quero ver combate. Ó, tá da hora, hein, o combate. E tem combate com veículo. Combate melee. Saint Land. Legal. Mais uma franquia para milcarem o Akira Toriyama.
Sandland, get ready to become an unlikely hero in an adventure where you don't need to be human to save humanity. That's coming from Bandai Namco, and we're excited to see more of it soon. Independent games are such an important part of the industry, and one thing that's very important to us at Summer Game Fest is supporting those creators as well. After the live show, stay tuned for Day of the Devs from iam8bit and Double Fine with some incredible indie game reveals. Now, one of the biggest independent publishers is Annapurna Interactive. And later this month, as part of Summer Game Fest, they'll be revealing a number of ambitious new projects. Let's see how many you can figure out in this little tease.
Stray 2. O jogo do gato 2. Não, Outer Wilds. Ah, não, é montagem com vários indies. Certo. Olha, gente, os indies existem, tá? Annapurna Showcase. Nossa, teve um trailer com showcase. Não acredito. Meu Deus, Jeff. Tá desesperado, hein?
Stepping into the world of Throne and Liberty, a free-to-play PC and console MMORPG from NCSoft and Amazon Games.
Ah, não, MMORPG,
massive
velho.
scale, PvPvE, and the ability to transform into creatures to battle across land, sea, and air. Here's a look at Throne and Liberty.
Mais um MMO da Amazon. Oh, uau! Eu não tenho nem PC para rodar um jogo desse aí, mano. No dia que vocês lançarem o jogo de vocês pro console, aí eu penso em me importar o mínimo que seja pra Amazon Games. Mas assim, dito isso, é bonito o jogo para um MMO. Assim, tá muito absurdo com um MMO, hein? Vai rolar isso mesmo? Tendo a duvidar um pouco, ó. Aí parece mais gameplay de MMO. Mostrando as classes. Eu vou pegar a água e já volto. Eu faço esse MMO besta.
Looks great. I also want to say hello to everybody watching on Steam right now. I'm sorry we don't have any free Steam Decks for you right now, but on June 19th, Steam Next Fest does return, giving fans a chance to try out hundreds of new in-development games. One of them is the free-to-play medieval fantasy sword fighting game Warhaven from Nexon, which lets you transform into supernatural immortals. Here's a new look.
battle call. Cities rise and empires fall, but it's a war worth fighting. We're taking up our arms, hold the line up, here we touch, and we keep on fighting. It's a war worth fighting.
E eu tava mutado até agora. Ainda bem. Precaveu porque eu tava falando besteira. Uau! Jogo pra jogar em stream. Party Animal. Já não foi mostrado esse jogo várias vezes? Já não foi até lançada essa parada? 20/9/2023. Achei que tinha sido até lançado isso. The Walking Dead.
Summer is coming, and with it, a lot of cool stuff will make its way to Dying Light to Stay Human. Get ready for darker, more dangerous nights and glowing volatiles.
Bastão com arame é coisa de The Walking Dead, hein?
Next update in June. Then, right after that, we'll kick off an event season like you have never seen before. Trust me, for one of them you will want to get your butt barbed wired. Very soon, you will get the deadliest summers to date.
Que jogo é esse, mano? Ah, Crash Bandicoot. Ok. Crash Team Rumble. Ah, propaganda de televisão. Sub Game Hub.
Welcome back to Summer Game Fest. Isn't that great? By the way, Crash Team Rumble is going to feature playable Ripperoo and Engine, Neo Cortex's right-hand guy in Season 1. Now, it's time to change the topic and descend into madness. Joining me is a guy who was last on stage at the Game Awards 2021 to announce Alan Wake 2. He's come all the way from Finland. Please welcome from Remedy, Sam Lake. Good to see you. Looking dapper as always.
Thank you.
Caralho, mas é o cara do Max Payne, mano. O maluco é igualzinho o Max Payne.
You said 2023. We are in 2023. It's coming this October, and we are so excited about this, Sam. I know it's been a
Olá, mano, é o Max Payne.
And for you, 13 years since the first Alan Wake. So tell us a bit about what can we expect in the sequel.
It's been quite a journey, yes.
Yeah.
Alan Wake 2 is Remedy's first survival horror game. We have two playable characters. It's a 50-50 split between them. They are on their own separate terrifying journeys through two different worlds, and yet it's all connected. And the player gets to switch between them at given points in the in the story as they choose.
Yeah, we saw, obviously, at the PlayStation event, you revealed Saga, the second character. Tell us a bit about her. She's in Bright Falls, and she's sort of living a narrative that Alan has written. Is that right?
Well, that's a good question to ask going into this.
Okay.
So yes, we have Alan Wake, our title character, of course, trying to escape from the nightmare dimension of the Dark Place.
Yes.
And then we have Saga, our new hero, FBI agent, coming to the Pacific Northwest small town of Bright Falls, together with her partner, Alex Casey.
Okay. So how, and they're somehow linked in some way, right?
They are coming to investigate a series of ritualistic murders.
Okay.
And very quickly, the investigation turns into a nightmare when they discover pages of a horror story. Maybe written by a certain missing writer.
By the initials AEW.
And this horror story starts to come true around them.
Interesting. So obviously, it's Alan is still going to be playable in the game. You're going to experience his journey, but Saga, this is sort of new character, and there is that sort of link. Tell us a bit about. You said split 50-50. Do they have separate missions? How? Because I think you can play them in sort of different sequences or orders if you want, right?
Yeah, we go into the experience playing as Saga, and it's a sequel, but it's also a standalone experience. We are not expecting everybody to do homework if they have not played the original game. This can be enjoyed as is. Saga doesn't know anything about the lore, about the supernatural in this world. She will be going in very quickly. She has to learn to survive. And with that, all the players will be on that journey with her. And then we open up the experience so that you can hop to play Alan Wake in the Dark Place as he's trying to find his way out. And you can keep on playing as Saga in the Pacific Northwest as the investigation goes on. And you are free to switch between them. There are a lot of connection points in many surprising ways, but there is no right way to play through this. You can choose. You can go on as Alan all the way close to the end, or as Saga, or you can keep hopping between these two sides of it.
Well, you're always so good at kind of telling challenging, interesting narratives in unique ways. I mean, Remedy's always been known for that, and you especially, so we can't wait to see how these stories intertwine, I'm sure,
Tô muito curioso para ver como é que eles vão conseguir equilibrar a jogabilidade entre os dois. Mas interessante a ideia. Dá pra fazer várias runs diferentes, mano. Quem faz speedrun vai adorar esse jogo.
So tell us, what are we going to see?
Supernatural forces of darkness have brought the murder victim, in this case, back to life as a monster. And Saga is outside Bright Falls at Cauldron Lake, trying to find him and stop him.
Okay, with that, let's take a look at raw, unedited gameplay from Alan Wake 2. Thanks, Sam.
Thank you.
Mano, parece muito que é o Leon, mano. É o Leon de peruca, cara. Essa camisa do FBI. Mas parece que vai ser legal a gameplay em terceira pessoa.
Sounds like somebody's home.
Nossa, que HUD feia, mano. Nossa, parece a HUD aqui embaixo. Nossa, velho. Mas esse negócio, essa HUD circular assim, pra mostrar a vida, lembra muito um jogo aí, um Resident Evil 4, sei lá. Caralho! Ele é feito de sombra, mulher. Não dá pra matar. Mas, pô, eles fizeram a lição de casa direitinho, copiando os remakes do Resident Evil, hein? Legal. Tem loot. Vai no campo ver se tem loot, mulher. Ó, já vai conseguir uma metralhadorazinha ali. Submetralhadora.
The text on the heart is clearer now. Legible. I knew it would be here. Like I saw it in a dream.
Meu Deus, mano, mas essa detetive aí também não põe nenhuma luva pra colocar a mão num coração soltando fumaça, cara. Uma luva é prova, mano. Aí o trailer que já apareceu.
There's something I'm forgetting. Something important. Something's not right.
Tô empolgado pra esse jogo, principalmente porque vai vir pro Game Pass. Ah, não apareceu o Game Pass ali, então não vai vir pro Game Pass, mas vai vir pra Xbox.
But Alan Wake 2 looks incredible. Thank you to Sam and Remedy for that first look at gameplay. Now let's get a first look at the co-op campaign of Warhammer Space Marine 2 from Saber and Focus.
We're facing a Tyranid splinter fleet. They engaged us on 2 planets, Avarax and Kadaku. I'll be straight with you, Titus. I have my reservations about your reinstatement. There could be questions. Will that be a problem? No, Captain. Tyranids!
Jogo massa velho, né?
Xenos inbound! Eviscerate this abomination! Come forth and be slaughtered! Open the gates. Care to see if we can slay more Xenos for the Chiron? I thought a piece of that stuff.
Tá, é um jogo de tiro com gente com armadura gigante. Lembra um pouco o Gears of War, só que mais dinâmico. Mais liberdade de movimento e tal. Mas é total Gears of War. Tum, 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 tum. Eu tô ligado qual é esse jogo. Tinha ele no Game Pass. Eu não... o 1, né? Eu acho que essa é a sequência. Yes, Your Grace is no fall. É a sequência. Adicione a wishlist.
Yes, Your Grace, Snowfall. Now it is time for another global game announcement, and this one comes from the minds of Saber Interactive, Focus Entertainment, and yes, horror master John Carpenter. It's a brand new world, a brand new story, and looks like a heck of a lot of fun. Check this out.
Nossa, a Focus Entertainment tá entregando um monte de trailer, hein?
We gotta be ready.
Oh, eu gostei da trilha sonora. A trilha sonora parece que vai ser maneira. Ó, dando quatro personagens diferentes. Já mostra o sinal que é um jogo cooperativo de 4 pessoas. Zumbis. John Carpenter, Toxic Commando. Toxic Commando? Ah, nossa, hordas de zumbis. Meu Deus, mais um jogo de hordas de zumbis. Pô, mano, eu tava achando maneirinho por causa da trilha sonora, mas, cara, esse trailer aí é meio broxante, hein? Tá, caminhãozinho. Tá, a gente entendeu, é o Left 4 Dead, é mais um Left 4 Dead, só que agora com veículos. Tá, próximo.
More unexpected collaboration. Sean Carpenter and Saber with Toxic Commando. That looks tons of fun. You guys think any of those zombies made it? I don't know. All right. Well, this August brings the long-awaited full 1.0 release of Baldur's Gate 3. And today, a new member is joining the cast. Reveal of Lord Enver Gortash,
que ilustração foda, hein?
Army of Steel Watchers. He's a
Se os gráficos do jogo for isso aí, mano, é foda demais, hein?
Enver Gortash, swearest thou by Balduran's blade to defend the citizens of Baldur's Gate from enemies within and
Tá bonito.
You are soon to witness the people of Baldur's Gate granting me complete
Nossa, que armadura bonita. Tudo bem que é um robô, mas tá bonito.
Gods have mercy on those
Gameplay.
who stand in our way. A mad dog
Vai ter
understands
gameplay?
the yank of the leash from the hand of its master, but it cannot be an equal. You can be my equal. There's an old wisdom. A brittle alliance can never be mended. It can only break. I want to lead this city to glory, not scorch its earth.
friends, allies, to my side. Let us usher in a new dawn. This city is mine.
O cara tá mandando bem na dublagem, hein?
Call you enemy. What do you say? Shall we be allies?
Baldur's Gate 3.
He said it was under control.
Ele lembra um pouco o vilão do Final Fantasy XV.
Gortash.
Baldur's Gate 3 is on track, Sven tells me still, for the end of August, and we can't wait to check that out. All right, this fall, Marvel Games and Insomniac are set to bring
Nossa, mais do
Spider-Man
jogo
2
da... Ah, é o
exclusively
Homem-Aranha.
to 5. Sounds like you guys are a little hyped, so to tell us more is Brian Intihar, game director at Insomniac. Brian, thanks for coming by. I know you guys are deep in development.
Assim, gameplay a gente já viu. O que que vai mostrar de novo aí?
Is this the box?
This is the box art. This
Okay.
is, you know, this is it. Here it is. I mean,
Vai mostrar mais da
it
história?
has 2 on the box for a reason, because this game features 2 Spider-Men, so we're really excited about it.
Absolutely. Peter and Miles, we're so excited about this experience that you guys are doing with these sort of 2 characters. We saw some great gameplay at the PlayStation Showcase, but I want to talk about the 2 villains, I think, in the game. There may be more.
There are more.
But,
There are more out
É
there.
o Craven
we have
e o
some new on the
Venom.
show of, we obviously Craven.
Primeiro você derrota o Venom, pega
Tell us a bit about
a roupa dele e depois você derrota o
Different
Craven.
from any character we've done. He's not, he's not powered by magic or, tech. He's just the best hunter in the world, and he's coming to New York.
Não, o primeiro vilão vai ser o Craven e o segundo vai ser o Venom. Você vai derrotar o Craven com a roupa do Venom e aí a roupa do Venom vai tomar controle e aí você vai ter que derrotar o Venom.
But Venom also, obviously, Symbiote is a part of this whole story, as we saw in the gameplay.
Oh!
Good reaction to the art.
I'm glad you're happy.
I don't know how much you're going to tell us about Venom.
É óbvio, a gente já descobriu, já sabe esse plot há muito tempo, é repetido.
Okay.
It is not Eddie Brock.
Okay.
Our goal was to tell an original story, something you haven't seen in the
Tá.
comics and the movies yet. Obviously, we love Venom for a reason.
Yeah.
All those things you love about the character are going to be there, but how the story plays out, who is Venom, you have to play the game to see how it goes.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. There's a bit of a tease.
Vai ser o Norman Osborn.
The symbiote is a big part of the gameplay, and one of the things I think we were all struck with the footage that you showed at the PlayStation Showcase was, how that is going to really impact the gameplay when you're playing as, Peter. So tell us a bit about that and how, the gameplay is going to be dramatically different.
Yeah, I mean, I think you saw it in just the raw power, the strength, and even the transformation of Peter's moves in that gameplay reveal.
Yeah.
He's we call him the acrobatic improviser, him and Miles, but you can tell there's a lot more strength, a lot more raw power, aggression, which you saw both in the moves and how Peter talks. So it's not just what happens in gameplay, it's what happens how the story plays out.
Interesting. So how it affects him as well.
Yeah, I mean, you saw some of that in
Ah, eu sei como é que vai ser. O Venom vai ter o Craven com a roupa do... Com a roupa com o simbionte. Vai ser o Craven com a roupa do simbionte. E aí depois que o Homem-Aranha derrotar o Craven com o simbionte, aí o simbionte vai pro Ed Brock.
Said at the end, fall 2023, and I think we're like getting close to that. Are you guys feeling confident that you're gonna make it this fall?
Jeff, I know you like exclusives.
Yes.
And I can promise you we are very confident what we're going to tell you right now.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's take a look.
De outubro, ainda esse ano, certo?
October 20th, Spider-Man 2, exclusively for PlayStation 5.
Got it.
Awesome. Well, Brian, thanks so much for stopping by. I know you got a lot of work to do, wrapping up the game, but we'll check it out in October. Thanks, Brian. We got our date. All right. Now let's take a look at Pal World, a multiplayer open-world survival crafting game where you can befriend and collect mysterious creatures called Pal, who can also fight. In other words, kind of like Pokemon with guns. And then we're going to look at the Land of the Morning Light, a new expansion to Black Desert Online, which recreates the mythical folktales from Korea's Joseon dynasty, and some huge bosses too.
Remake de Pal World. Ah não, o mundo dos paus. Ok. O Pokémon que você fuzila um Pokémon é engraçado, cara. Nossa, mano. O que fizeram com o meu Pokémon? Assim, tá mais bonito do que Pokémon. O que não é muito difícil, visto que Pokémon roda no Switch, né, mano? Nossa, mas eles estão copiando muito Pokémon, mano. A Pokémon Company não vai processar não, velho? Ganondorf? É Naraka Blade Point isso ou não? Long Joe Black Desert. É. Nossa.
Our story is more than what hobbits and elves know.
Senhor dos Anéis?
It is time we told
Tem que ter pelo menos um jogo bom do Senhor dos Anéis pra compensar o jogo horrível do Gollum.
Across Middle-earth, delving.
Ah, eu tô ligado qual é esse jogo aí.
Yet the greatest treasure remains out of our reach.
Ou não? Ok. Nossa, tem uns monstros feio que só, viu?
Come, my fellow dwarves. Rally together. It's time we took back our home.
É, Senhor dos Anéis. Retorno para Moria. Eles mostrando Callisto Protocol. Mal sabem eles que o que esse jogo tem de bonito, ele tem de mal otimizado.
All right, now we're going to look at an exciting new mobile game from a legendary franchise.
Jogo mobile. Jogo mobile do Final Fantasy VII, sério? Vamos ver. Tinha um jogo. Ah, tá. Eu vou querer jogar isso. Se não for pago, eu vou jogar. Se não for pago, eu jogo todinho ele. Tá bonito, hein, o jogo mobile. Tá bem bonito. Não, mostra os gacha. Mostra os gacha. A gente quer ver roletando os bichos saindo dos mesmos personagens de uma estrela várias vezes. É fofinho pro jogo mobile, vai, gente. Esses personagens aí é desconhecido, hein? Isso aí é novo. Isso aí é novidade. Final Fantasy Every Crisis.
Pre-registration for Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis has just started, and users will have the chance to participate in an upcoming closed beta test. Now, speaking of Final Fantasy... No. Today, during Summer Game Fest, DoorDash has your back. You can get a free burrito when you order from Taco Bell using the code GameFest. Plus, get the chance to win a Final Fantasy 16 prize pack. DoorDash, stay in your game. Yep, we got you. All right. Now, here's a look at a game we debuted last year at TGA. Banishers Ghosts of New Eden, the story of two ghost hunters in the haunted wilds of North America.
Life to the living, death to the dead.
Da Don't Not? É que tem duas Don't Not, né? Aí é complicado.
We end suffering for those who live.
Que jogo é esse, meu Deus do céu?
Bring closure to those who don't. Red.
Tá.
I want revenge on what killed me.
Tem um combate, tem uma exploração, ok. O combate lembra um pouco God of War, lembra um pouco God of War.
As the man says, we face a choice.
Mas o cenário parece ser mais interessante do que o God of War. Olha, decisões, hein? Já viu algum jogo com decisões? Olha, mano, a gameplay parece muito do God of War, velho.
Or do we part forever?
Come out, wherever you are. Come on, show yourself.
Red.
Every bloody time.
Punishers. Final de 2023. Yakuza.
あなた好みの単純な力仕事です。ある人物を警護していただきます。頼みましたよ。コードネーム上流。大丈夫か。
Yakuza não, agora é Like a Dragon, né? A franquia mudou de nome.
到着まで3分。何があった？お前らも今回り右すりゃ無事に帰れる。さもなきゃこれから起きることは全部お前らの選んだ結果だ。
Clark Kent. Kal-El. Like a Dragon Gaiden, the man who erased his name. O homem que apagou seu nome.
Good morning, Stanley. It is 7:32 a.m. I hope you have a productive day.
Change username to just Stan.
Nossa, e essa bundinha aí, hein?
Good morning, just Stan.
Base to capsule 12, come in. You there, Stan?
É jogo de exploração no fundo do mar, né? Deve ser meio chato. Tem o... a gente já tem o Subnáutica. É bonito, mano, de se ver em trailer, mas é chato de se jogar, velho. Porque não acontece nada nessas porra desses jogos.
What sort of operation are they running down here? He shouldn't be here.
Olha como é bonito o fundo do mar.
This doesn't make sense. Is someone else down here? No.
Are you there?
Under the Waves. Eu vi a referência ali ao Wall-E, né, mano? Depois eu vou ver se eu pego a referência certinha.
It's a beautiful new game, Under the Waves, and today, incidentally,
O momento
is World
certinho.
Ocean Day. Fun fact. All right, next, Call of Duty. Well, there's a new Call of Duty coming this fall.
Nova temporada de
Today, we're going to give you the
Warzone.
first ever look at Season 4 of Modern Warfare 2 Warzone launching next week. Here's your first look at Vondel, a new Warzone location with points of interest, including a medieval castle, a soccer stadium, and an abandoned zoo. Yep, it's all happening. Check it out. Here you go.
Olha, gente, novo cenário. Olha, finalizações, tiro. Olha, mais tiro, carros. Grátis pra jogar. Olha, um clipe com uma montagem bacana, enquanto pessoas atiram em outras pessoas. Olha, que gameplay inovadora! Uau! Ah, The Boys. Vai ter collab com The Boys.
Next week. Today is a big day for video games.
Vai ter Capitão Pátria.
For Porsche, the iconic German automaker turned 75
Ah, não, Porsche.
today.
Eu lembrei do cara do Porsche destruindo o Porsche.
Gaming space, and we've all raced a 911 in some point at a game. Xbox has teamed up with Porsche for a limited edition run of 75 consoles inspired by 6 famous Porsche race cars. And I'm thrilled to debut the first design here today inspired by the Porsche 963 that's racing this weekend at the 100th running of the 24 Hours of Le Mans. Let's take a look.
Nossa, uau! Que console feio, velho. A versão preta dele é a mais bonita, mano. Caralho, que bagulho feio, velho. Ele todo preto é bonitinho, mano. Isso aí, velho.
At PorscheXboxSweepstakes.com. Make sure to stay tuned for the Porsche and Xbox social channels for additional opportunities to get your hands on these special consoles. All right, next. Phoenix Labs are building the next great entry into the cozy farm sim genre. We all like a
jogo de fazendinha, Jeff. Jogo de fazendinha.
Previously announced for Nintendo Switch, there's now some exciting news for PC players too. Let's take a look at Faith Farm.
Pra PC e Nintendo Switch, vai. Uau, jogo de fazendinha. Nossa, e esses gráficos são muito merda, hein? Fazia em pixel art era mais bonito.
Before I know it, they turn into seasons.
Ah, não! Eu vi ali, hein? Eu vi ali o LGBTQIA+, hein? A lacração eu vi. Olha, gente, dá pra decorar. Uau! Ah, não, é fadinha? Tá, tem combate. Assim, não tá trazendo nada que o Stardew Valley já não tenha trazido, né, mano? Só que é em 3D.
We promised variety. There it is. Faith Farm and Mortal Kombat in the same show, only at Summer Game Fest. Now, please welcome Ben Brode, Chief Development Officer and flannel enthusiast at Second Dinner, the developers behind the popular collectible card game Marvel Snap. What's up, Ben?
Ah, não, jogo de cartinha de celular. Deixa eu olhar meu celular enquanto passa a propaganda.
Game. Seems like you've been very busy. We're excited about the
Esse
Spider-Verse content you've been doing. Lots going on over there, right?
Yeah, it's been exciting. We've been doing a bunch of new features, some of the wildest cards we've ever made, and some new game modes. Yeah.
Yeah, new game. Is that a segue, Ben?
Certainly, yeah. I'm excited to announce Marvel Snap's biggest update ever. We have a new game mode coming next week. It's Conquest Mode. It's a
Nossa, você tá muito animado com o joguinho de cartinha. Calma, cara. Eu sei que é o seu joguinho, mas calma.
Marvel Snap, go download it right now on your mobile device or early access on Steam.
All right, Ben. I love the enthusiasm, Ben. That's what I got. That's you. You're made for YouTube. All right. Well, we heard you brought something fun with you for us to watch, right?
Oh, yeah. So, listen. I am incredible at card games, so I often win. But some people, and maybe you've had this experience, Jeff, some people lose.
Yeah. Okay. Fair.
And I like to think it's because they suck. No offense, Jeff. But sometimes, sometimes it's because they might just be a little bit unlucky.
Cue the tape.
Oh, snap.
Okay, I don't have an ideal hand of cards here, but that's fine. I'll see what I draw in future turns. Anyway, let's reveal the first location.
Lamuntis 1. Each player destroys their deck.
Okay, I guess I will work with what I have. I'll play Medusa on location number 2. She gets +2 power. And let's see the next location.
Clover Dangerfield has a 25% chance of destroying your cow.
Okay, well, I mean, 25% isn't that bad. And it's gone. Okay, well, I have some powerful cards in my hand, so I can just wait. Let's see the next location.
The Big Barn. Players cannot play 4, 5, or 6 cost cows.
You gotta be kidding me.
Also, if you don't play a card this turn, you have 0 friends.
Now you're just being...
Tá aí o novo modo.
Still to come, we're going to look at Immortals of Avium from EA Originals and Ascendant, and the world premiere first look at Chapter 4, Season 3 of Fortnite Wilds. Now, if you're looking for the smartest way to level up your gaming this summer, compare top credit cards side by side with NerdWallet and start maximizing your cashback rewards on everything from Wi-Fi to headsets. Now, here's a look at King Arthur Legends Rise, a new cross-platform UE5 game for mobile and PC, a Fantasy Squad RPG adventure that is available to pre-register today.
Arthur, I have sacrificed everything to save your kind. Fight with honor. Vanquish the wicked, and you may prove worthy of your legacy.
Ok. Que jogo é esse? Tem cara de MMO, hein? King Arthur, Legend Rise. Nossa, até pra trollar, então não vai ter um gráfico tão bonito quanto a cutscene, não.
Wayfinders. Do you remember the fall? The gloom descended on Skylight.
Mano, tanto de jogo feio dessa conferência é brincadeira, velho.
Terrible price. You fell, and the world was broken. Remember who you were, who you are, and return to us. This world needs champions.
Nossa, uau! Nossa, jogo genérico da porra, mano. Wayfinder. Dum 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 dum. Ah, jogo de controlar navezinha, jogo de gerenciamento de navezinha, nossa. Stellaris Nexus.
What do you say, guys? One more game?
Good morning, Scavenger.
O tanto que ele teve que catar de jogo ruim pra completar essa conferência é brincadeira, viu? Pra cada jogo bom tem 5 jogos ruins, mano. 6 jogos ruins. Spray Trash, Scavenger.
Captain's log, stardate
43152.4.
Star Trek.
Our fleet is cautiously entering hostile territory.
O MMO de Star Trek é feio, viu? Isso aí é daqueles robôs que são conectados em colmeia. Esse cubo verde gigantesco aí. Tem bicho feio, mano.
2023, it's Will Arnett here. Yeah, right? My buddy Anthony Mackie and I have been working on this for some time now. We're really excited to share with you Twisted Metal, which is streaming only on Peacock starting July 27th.
Nossa, vai ter jogo do Twisted Metal, Twisted Metal.
Sweet Tooth, who I had the pleasure of voicing. Hope you enjoy it. Check it out.
Nossa, é uma série do Twisted Metal. Eu achei que era um jogo. Em algum momento o Anthony Mackie ia virar um personagem de videogame, mas é uma série mesmo.
Duplicating oneself in order to multitask. This new hack and slash game with a tactical twist allows you to do just that. Brought to you from France, here's the world premiere reveal trailer of Lisfunga, the Time Shift Warrior, coming later this year to PC.
Jogo indie.
Goddess of time.
Ok.
Receive my light, Lisfunga. Let this power flow through you and fight again alongside your past selves.
Tá.
I'm here again.
Tá bonitinho para um jogo indie.
That's another me. I look good. I rewind. I begin again, but with another me to fight with.
Tem uma ideia interessante, hein? Tem uma ideia. Vai ter puzzle? Você tem que derrotar as pessoas usando os clones e voltar no tempo. Se for assim, é uma ideia interessante, hein?
I will become Legion and crush these demons.
Lisfunga.
Onwards. I can feel that there are more.
Nossa, mas que nominho não vai pegar não, hein? Lisfunga.
Cool independent game. All right, next up is a brand new IP from Ascendant Studios, a single-player, first-person magic shooter called Immortals of Avium. It's fast and fluid. It's an FPS in a fantasy setting, kind of like Doom with magic. It also has a great cast.
A EA vai errar em mais um jogo, mano.
Joins us now. Hey, Darren.
Hey, guys.
Olha, o protagonista.
This is such a cool game. Super high production value, spectacular gameplay. Tell us about the guy you play. You're the main character, Jack, right?
Yes, I am playing the main character, Jack, as seen behind me. He is a battle mage that controls all three forms of magic, triple threat. He's brash, he's funny, but he gets the job done.
Well, it's the gameplay, as we've seen, is just so fast-paced. There's so much action in it, with all the spells, the spell casting, and the magic. What can you tell us about the story and sort of how this battle mage, Jack, comes in? He sort of becomes a battle mage, right?
Yeah, he kind of comes from nothing. He's, I guess they call him a street rat is what he was. But he, during a time of intense trauma, he summons the power to control magic. Becomes part of the Immortals, which is like the elite Navy SEAL squad of this world called Avium, and they are in the middle of an Everwar fighting for the control of magic.
Okay. You have a great cast. You, Gina Torres in it. Lots of amazing actors in this.
Assim, é muito chato esse negócio de perguntas ensaiadas, respostas ensaiadas. Faz uma pergunta inovadora, Jeff. Pelo amor de Deus, mano.
So this is a wild part of the game. This trailer is going to be showing you the Immortals and myself confronting Sandrak directly, who is the top villain of this game, and trying to end the Everwar. And it's taking place in like one of the most badass levels of a video game I've seen. We're battling on top of a 400-foot mech in the middle of the ocean as it moves around. It's wild, so let's take a look.
All right, let's take a look at some brand new gameplay from Immortals of Avium, which comes out this summer for PC, PS5, and Xbox. Thanks, Darren.
Thank you.
Sandrax literally pushed us to the edge.
Everyone that can fight already is. And we're still losing.
EA, mano, o jogo da EA tem que vir com 50 pés atrás, mano. Ainda mais um jogo como... Ah não, vai ser um jogo single player, né? Que pelos que eles disseram. Vamos ver, né? Vamos ver. Vai que surge aí um Destiny melhor que Destiny. Mas eu duvido muito. Tá ok, né? A HUD tá ok. Eu só não sei quanto de munição você tem, ou é munição infinita? Ascensões. Assim, ele é bonito, mas parece que vai ser, tá parecendo que na hora que tiver muito inimigo na arena, vai ficar meio caótico de você entender o que você tá fazendo, em quem você tá atirando. Vai ser uma confusão de projéteis na hora, mas tá bonitinho o meu jogo. One battle mage.
I want to fight this war as one of you.
You're what's called a triarch. The Pentasod has gifted you with the ability to manifest all three colors of magic.
We're only going to win this one together. Sigil up.
Love that we get to show you guys so much amazing raw gameplay today, and that game looks incredible. Coming out this summer from Ascendant and EA. Now, one game that constantly reinvents itself is Fortnite, and tomorrow, Chapter 4 Season 3 Wilds launches, and today, Summer Game Fest is debuting the cinematic trailer to preview the season. The center of the island has collapsed, revealing a vast, hidden jungle with ancient secrets to discover. And of course, there's a whole new Battle Pass lineup where you can unleash the power, yes, of Cybertron. Here we go.
Nossa, referência a Jurassic World. Olha, referência a Tarzan. Ah! Pô, mano, eu entendo porque eles não podem fazer um Optimus Prime gigantesco, mas seria legal ver no meio do mapa um Optimus Prime gigantesco, velho, ao invés desse miudinho aí. Nossa, nem a galera aí ficou empolgada.
Launches tomorrow. Well, finally, guys, it's time to get to our grand finale.
Vai, o que
It's a
tem?
deep honor for me to present this game. What you're about to see is a world premiere trailer that gives us a new look at an expansive world we can't wait to explore again.
Vamos lá, você hypou, agora entrega. Qual vai ser o grande jogo?
RPG genre with its iconic characters and rich
Final Fantasy
storytelling.
XVI.
I want to thank them for this trailer for one of gaming's most anticipated upcoming releases. The rumors were true.
Que jogo?
At the scene of this terrible disaster caused by a massive tornado which swept through sectors 0, 1 and
Ah, FF7, a continuação. FF7 Remake 2. Ok. Achei que era uma coisa realmente... A gente já sabia que uma hora ou outra ia sair esse jogo, né?
Just look at it all. It's so green. Even after everything.
Espero que nessa versão a Ares não morra.
It may look that way, but in reality, it's barely hanging on.
O gato maconha.
I was wondering, what's Cloud been doing these past 5 years? Where's he been?
And you're asking me this?
This is gonna sound crazy, but as far as I know,
Chocobo!
5 years ago.
The life stream. It is the very essence of our star. The blood coursing through its planetary veins.
According to Hojo, they're connected to Sephiroth. Shadows of the Man, I believe he called them.
Sephiroth was in Midgard. We fought him. Whatever happened, he's alive.
But why come back now? After 5 years, doing who knows what?
Well now, think we woke it up.
Angered it, more like.
Feast your eyes on the Turk's latest and greatest, Elena.
She may be new, but she's still a Turk.
Caralho. Tá. Essa menina é apresentada no DLC.
They say she's a monster, that she can peer inside you, into the very depths of your soul, that she can become those you hate, those you fear, those you love.
You murdered my dad! You burned my village!
You know that I killed her. So, who is she?
Eu burro. Oh, agora sim um jogo que a galera se empolgou.
That was Final Fantasy VII Rebirth coming early 2024 to PlayStation 5. Nomura-san, thank you so much. All right, that's going to do it for Summer Game Fest, our live showcase. But that is not the end of Summer Game Fest. Stay tuned this weekend for updates on many more games during SGF Play Days, a hands-on event for media here in Los Angeles, including Cyberpunk 2077, Phantom Liberty, as well as the Xbox and Bethesda Showcase on Sunday. Right now, though, stay tuned for Day of the Devs from IM8bit and Double Fine, which celebrates the independent game culture with a number of new game reveals over the next hour.
O bom é que ele, além de fazer a conferência dele, ele tá dando uma força para as outras, né?
And again in December when we come together here in Los Angeles to celebrate 10 years of the Game Awards. Thanks for watching, everyone. We'll see you soon.